Hello and welcome back to Buckland Junction. It's Al in the loft. I was hoping about a week ago to have this station throat finished. The video I think is number 13, but I'm still struggling. I'm still wrestling with this point work. It's very complicated. The most complicated junction I've ever done. But this will also be cut and be part of the see, that end is lovely, that's great. And here I'm still fighting to get the rails right. I won't be happy unless we get them right. So today I'm going to be doing a video on my bridges. I've had a request to have a look at my bridges since I done the construction of the Bow Arch Bridge and the large girder bridge. People may recognise this bridge. It's the get it right, Al. It's the Metcalfe brick viaduct. I made this quite a while ago, so long ago. It's actually, some of the cardboard is slightly out of shape, but it's going to be partially covered up, something like this. I'm not going to have it for the full length, and I will be having a road coming through because this is my loco storage area. So that's the viaduct. It's got a plywood top on it, so the rails fixed down. It's got a 3mm plywood stuck to the top of it just to make it extra sturdy. So let's have a look at my bridges. That's the first one. I say I've made this quite a few years ago now in the kitchen, and now it's in place. So that's quite happy about that. This is the Blake River Bridge that I done a whole video on, and now I've got my magnets sorted. So that's them. Oh, that's the way they fit. This is the Bow Arch Bridge. This has got a video of its own. This also is a takeaway bridge, stuck on again with its magnets, if I can do it. Going further down the line, we have another river bridge. More cardboard, 2mm cardboard to construction. Again, made over a year ago, and now in place. I have stanchions and a keystone in the river there, and 2 stanchions, but they're not in place yet. Yeah, so they were made again a couple of years ago in the kitchen and now been put in place. These haven't got magnets. These are actually stuck fast, but they're so low you can clean the rails quite easy without damaging them. There's still an underframe to hide up the 9mm ply railway bed, so that's coming. Further down the line, further down the main line should I say, we have a basic lattice girder bridge. This is attached by magnets, as you can see. And simply attaches to the screws. Whoops! I split the plywood, but it's okay, it's only holding up this bridge. Here we go again, those lovely magnets. I would try to say what they are, but I'd have to read the invoice to have a go at it. Neridium magnets. You watch, here we go. Oh, sorry about the camera work. There they go, clickety click. And this has got 2 magnets in it too, one in there and in there. And on top of the bridge is a little tiny steel plate, can you see that? And that steel plate will attract these. Hang on. And there we go. So keeps the bridge nice and square. And then comes the big boy. Maybe I should show this in a different direction, because this doesn't do the bridge any justice. So hang on a moment. Oh, hello princess, what are you doing there? Let's push you out the way for a minute. That's it, back you go. Yeah, this is the main line going over the branch line. It's a very long bridge. I think I measured it at 15 inches. So that's her again. It's attached by magnets, just 4 magnets, 2 on each side, and the top girder. Let me get a bit closer. Ouch! Excuse me. On the top girder that you can see there is again magnetised to 2 pieces of steel plate that have been araldited to the bridge. So that's my massive plate bridge, which crosses the branch line. I'm pretty sure it was 15 inches. Again, planning has been going on for years. This was what I wanted it to look like, and I think I'm nearly there. Shakespeare Cliff in Dover. With, yes, some World War II buildings. This is the cliff, which I hope to finish soon, or because that is all going to be cliff along there. So this is the White Cliffs of Dover. Now then, this double arched, what do I want to say here? Over, yeah, Art Nouveau bridges that the Victorians put in 1860 something, as it arrived in Dover. They're all cardboard. I like to make my bridges because you know, they're quite unique. And let me just show you the other side of them. And here we go. Whoops, bear with me, bear with me. Here we are, look. This is the other portal for the other end. I've got to move the rails out because they're not spaced correctly. But now you can see what it's made of. Corrugated cardboard. I make a lot of my bits out of corrugated cardboard. These are I think it was a freezer box, so it's kind of semi protected against the damp. But that's the other portal. Not quite finished, but by the time some weathering and maybe a London, Chatham and South Coast Railway or whatever it is badge up there and a date, that's will make it look great. Here we have the plan that was done again years ago. I gather I drew this maybe 10 years ago. This is what I wanted. And there we have it. So yeah, I'm happy. Okay, onward we go. I've had a few requests to show my bridges and tunnels, so again, these were made years ago, probably about 5 years ago these two were made. And this one here is yeah, it's okay. I had a look at some Google images of some old bridges, and yeah, this is the flavour it gave me. And you can see the rivet work and everything there, simply applied by lead pencil freehand. Nothing special. A bit of grot and grime. I haven't finished yet, with a few bits of moss and yeah, so that's my 2 road bridges. There are some more bridges to come, but these are the major bridges that have already been done. This is my viaduct, again constructed from cardboard, covered with, I think this is super quick paper, which is quite good, and again all cardboard, including the top part here. It's all cardboard, and it's soon going to get you know, some weathering and some I can't wait to get all this scenic stuff going, because it's going to come alive. So let's move on a bit further. There's my first tunnel on this project. My original railway when I was a child had an upturned shoebox that was paper mache'd in and fluffed up green wool for the trees, and yeah, it was pretty much like that. So that's my viaduct and my 2 road bridges, which have been in place for quite a while now. Yes, this is one end of the cardboard tunnel, cardboard again, and these are my homemade buffer stops. Not finished yet. There's one there and there's one over there, if you can see that. They're meant to be railway sleepers, but they're balsa wood. I've got to put some grime and some buffer marks, greasy buffer marks on them, and yeah, there they are, fill up with ballast, and yeah, I'm quite happy with them. So that's my my first attempt at a tunnel. There's later ones. I'm being a bit naughty. This is the other side of the tunnel, and it's still gonna have lots of work done to it. So we've arrived at Buckland Junction. Good old Buckland Junction. It is a junction in Dover. This is the Metcalfe signal box, which grandson has been playing with. And here's my other bridges and tunnels. This is the yeah, arched plate bridge, and as you can see, the in the centre there's a strengthener. You see it quite often on the railway, where you have a smaller strengthening part of the bridge in the middle. And yeah, so this is a 3-part bridge. The rails actually open up a little bit to get across the bridge. So that's the yeah, the arch plate bridges. Slightly weathered, not very well and not very much, but some more work to be done. I've got to draw some rivets on with my lead pencil, and a bit of a brown wash next time. The paint has made the grey paint, which is Humbrol matte, can't remember what number, has made the first weathering coat actually blob up. So I'm going to have to moisten all this, and the black will solidify and move around a bit more, and then I can add some rust and dribbles to the plates. But yeah, okay, there's another bridge here, quite a complicated mother, this one, because yeah, this is to get from the main line down to the branch line. But yeah, this is a really steep track, and I don't know if it's going to work. It'd probably be alright for light engines and goods wagons with not too many wagons on. So that's Buckland Junction. Okay, moving on around. We have my road cutting its way through the cliff, and the old road going up to an old car park, and we call them pepper pots, but they're actually tunnel vents. Look, it's been snapped off, but I'll glue it back on, it'll be fine. Put some trees and some bushes around that, so that's a tunnel vent made from a toilet roll tube and some brick paper. We've got a few bomb holes around Dover, well, quite a few of them. They're not so easy to find nowadays because they're filled up with trees, and I'm known to Jennifer Kirk as J-Cloth, hang on, PVA J-Cloth Allen, and hopefully these are my they're strong, they're really strong J-Cloth 3-ply stick, and I'm trying to represent the downs here in Dover, so you can see where the railway was cut through the hill. So yeah, that's my hand. But yes, this is so strong, this and I'm going to have a look at the railway cuttings around here, because I've got to add grass and moss and bits to it, weather it all to look like it should do. As you can see, this tunnel needs some work doing to it. It's just the hole, and on the other side, as it goes through the chimney breast itself, just took one brick out. There's just a representation of a tunnel, and this junction is going to be in use very soon. This signal was working on my original train set when I was 14, and I'm hoping it's still going to work. It's all wired in, but it's not actually wired up yet. Oh man, this wiring. This is the hard part about DC. You've got to work. I do understand what all this means, and we should find the two aspect mainline signal. There it is, and the wires run up to that little baby there. Can you see her? See, I'm actually leaning now, my whole body weight on the PVA. Look, I'm on my knees, stretching out, and my whole body weight is on this PVA J-Cloth Allen type thing. The gaps will be covered over with just a thin piece of paper, because it was built modular in pieces in the kitchen, and you know, they don't actually match very well, but I shall cover them over, and you won't even know they're there. Whoops, barrels. Oh, what's that grandson been up to again? Here's another bridge. Nothing special. Piece of plywood, some papers, lots to do. But this is the Roman road that runs up the back of Dover, goes over the railway bridge, just so. And so, yeah, pretty much for the moment, that's the end of my bridges and tunnels. That's all I've got to show you for now. So that's Al in the loft, and I can't wait to show you the hopefully in a few days, the main station running. The whole place is a building site at the moment. It's a wonder I haven't fallen over watching the camera. So coming soon. Coming soon. Okay, that's Al in the loft with a kind of an update. Coming soon. I can't wait to see this working. Take care, good people. I had to show you something, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Whoops. It's going to get very busy very soon. Take care. Goodbye.